Jodi was not this great, intriguing mystery. She was a local person who was living in Iowa at the time who went missing, and that intrigued us. She was a member of our family, if you will. Never met her, but it's kind of like law enforcement. You feel that connection. And she was going to work that morning doing what we do, and she never made it. So that kind of had some things right there that pulled. But she initially was one of several cases I covered over the years. And when I got in depth on her case, initially in 1998 or 97, I was covering a serial rapist in the Twin Cities. He was involved in 4 rapes in just over 2 weeks. And one of the things turned out the cops alerted us to was the fact that he'd been living in Mason City at the time Jodi went missing. And so we did some digging. We found out not only was he living in the city, in Mason City, he was living 2 blocks from her station. And there were just a lot of things that said, take a look. Eventually, we did some stories. The police did some more digging, and they basically said, we don't believe he's involved. But that's got me hooked. And I think once you make the connection with the family, already had some interest to begin with. And then about 14 years ago, I moved to California. And when I moved, I felt really bad leaving behind some of the cases I worked on in Minnesota, Jodi's and Jacob Wetterling's, another high profile case. They were kind of my unfinished business. I kind of felt like I'd abandoned them. So I kept them on my desk in San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara area. I kept them on my desk in the newsroom there, photos of them.